Baldur's Gate Trilogy time. Gonna start a new game. And I feel like playing a paladin. This could take a little while to roll. Paladin stats need to be super high. And I'm playing the Trilogy mod because it gets me interesting classes available, like Sorcerer. I could be a Sorcerer. If I go to Fighter, you'll see that... Whoop, back. If I go to Fighter, you'll see that you've got different bits and pieces. And indeed, Paladin, I want to be a Cavalier. Still have to be lawful good, which is strange because Paladins may think they're lawful good, but I think we all know that that can be not how it is. Paladins could be a lawful fascist just as easily. So abilities, this is where it gets difficult. So we may be here for some time. The reason it's difficult is I need really high wisdom and intelligence as dump stats, but still having good rolls here and in charisma, and a good bonus modifier and strength. So everything has to be perfect basically. And we may be here some time. That looks hopeful. I still don't think it's enough. The problem is I really don't want to go below 11 intelligence. It's not enough. Not even nearly enough. That's not enough. However, when we get the role we're looking for, the character will be extremely powerful. The reason I don't want to go below 11 intelligence is because much later on down the line, there's an issue involving mind flayers. And mind flayers drain, I believe it's 5 levels of intelligence from you. And if your intelligence hits 0, then you die. So, I'm not going to hit that level. Let's give that a go. I think that would be too low again. That would indeed be far too low. Too low. So, in other words, 2 hits from a Mind Flayer and you're dead. Otherwise, I just run this all the way down to 3. But I can't do that. That's a shame. Still not there? No. I don't think this will work. I won't have the Constitution. And it's a bad 100%. By that I mean also I need to look at exceptional strength and make sure that it's above 18/51 inclusive. Of course I don't need to do any of this, it's just how I'm electing to play on this particular occasion, which is to have a pimped up character. enough. Not enough. You do have to be stubborn, or else you end up rolling a sorcerer. See, I could take the hit on dexterity and dump it all into constitution, but I don't want to do that. That's a really good exceptional strength roll. Tell you what, shall we live dangerously and say one hit? Even so, it's not enough. No hits. Russian roulette with mind flares. Yeah, why not? So I have 4 proficiency slots. Intelligence of 3. He's not a subtle beast. 2-handed weapon style, 2-handed sword. Also, this is nice, you get 2 weapon styles, so proficiency is different too. And I'm hoping that will mean that we can get Minsk better very quickly. Appearance, I don't want to look like that. Let's go. FMV-tastic.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Like something out of The Hobbit. Let's go. So, obviously, I'm not the most subtle of characters.
If you wish.
And the first thing I need to do is get a nice big sword to hit things with.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 5,000 gold piece book entrance fee, as per Candlekeep custom, don't you know? You always were the big kiddo, Winthrop. That gets funny very nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Oh, just having a bit of fun with you, my friend. Them monks may be walking about with poles in their nethers, but you know you're always welcome here in my sights. Gorion did well by you, he did. So, is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what do you have? And there's my puppy, which I can just buy. And I have nothing to sell. Don't need any of that. Might do a bit of this though. Let's have a little quick save, shall we? I can't save. There we go. I'm going to try and... Fantastic. Well, that's certainly useful. And I believe you can take things without anyone getting upset. That's good. Now, if we have a chat with, is it Firebead?
It's hard to find.
It is indeed Firebead over here. Ah, yes, I'm back within the hallowed walls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Beregost was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Gorion's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own, if you permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identify scroll with Tethtoril in the inner grounds. You should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. And there is our first fetch quest. Right, let's equip that sword. Goes in there. Perfect. And that's literally all I can do at the moment. These, I can't sell these in Candlekeep, but I'm sure they'll come in useful at some point. And let's be on our merry way.
Yeah.
There's various bits and pieces to do in Candlekeep.
Hello
like
there.
to also heard. Oh, hello. Have you seen my copy of the History of Halrua anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library. So I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air and just east out of here. No, sorry. So I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just east of here and... Oh, I hate myself some minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. So she's lost her book. Need to find her book. Also sounds a lot like a fetch quest to me. And in here, there's someone not so pleasant. Dum, 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 dum.
Hello?
Oh, goody goody. I've gone and found ye first. You're the Warder Gorion, no doubt.
I am, and what can I do for you?
Oh, our encounter shall be quite simple for you. Plainly put, I've made it my mission to end your life. Success will mean a little respect among my peers, so you see, you can do very little, except die.
I'm gonna hit him.
I miss. God damn.
He didn't live through that one though. I'll take that. More stuff to sell. And some things I can have a look through, see if there's anything else. Because I have the weapon, but I am totally unarmoured at this point, and I need to sort that out. Locked. We will again try to jimmy that. Perfect.
It is done.
Theseus, you cut yourself above the brow there. What is wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something is very wrong indeed. Oh, Parda, there was a man in there. He smelled like the stables, and he tried to kill me. It was horrible. Hurry then, child. Equip yourself at the inn and go join Gorion on the steps of the library. I had a sense something like this might happen. Some dude from Candlekeep know that we're not in such a good way. Here's the book.
Hello there.
Lydia's book is sorted. And the guy next to the cows also has a quest for us.
What do you need?
Lydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got some plans for you. Well, I've already done that.
What do you need?
Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it, though, her being sick and all. I need to get her one of them potions of antidote off Hull. He stayed up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to man the gates early this morning, so I bet he's got a few of them lying around somewheres. In other words, Hull's got a massive hangover, which we're going to go and sort out. You can fight this guy, there's no point. What's this guy got to say?
Moradin's hammer.
I thought I asked you to clean out the rats of this building yesterday already. Hop to it, get in there.
Now, nothing to worry about with the class we are.
Missed.
If of course I can hit them. There should be one more. Yep, there it is. I think the only thing in here is a silver ring in here. Yep. We'll leave. Our real prize is not...
Why Moradin's hammer?
Yeah, okay.
Ah yes, kill them like the rats they are. A glorious battle unlike any this world has ever seen. Here's 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place.
So our reward is not really the 5 gold pieces, it's much more the 50 experience. As you can see, that's a substantial whack of XP to get. I'll unpause it, that helps. Hey kid, I woke late this morning and left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. You'll also find an antidote there. I think Dreppin needs one for old Nissy. We'll be offered some training here, which we don't need.
Our rules are very strict.
There's no prize for taking that. You can use an exploit, I believe, and gain a lot of XP, but I'm not going to do that. That's against the spirit of the game in my book. Bit more gold. And a bit more murdering.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Here there, you're Gorian's little whelp, ain't ya? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me.
And what business is that of yours?
I'll make it my business if and I please. Just thought I'd have me a look at you for myself before I puts a blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm going to use your head for a ticket out the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show 'em.
If you wish.
Ow.
Into chunks. I'll take that. And that's another nice thing about the Baldur's Gate 2 engine, which is what this is running in, is that if I hit tab, I can see exactly where things can be looted. Not that there's anything to loot in here. You certainly can't do that in the Baldur's Gate 1 engine. I think this barrel has something in it.
Something on your mind?
Shouting Vesius, are you alright? He's dead, whoever he was. He lunged at me with a knife. Oh, Karen, what is happening to this place? It's not this place, child. It's you they're after. Gorion is waiting on the steps to the central library and wants you to go to him as soon as you have bought what you need at the inn. Oh, Vesius, I've been your tutor for so many years, and only in this moment have I come to doubt that my teaching has not been enough. Go to Gorion, child. It is safe for you here no longer. So there's sort of general concern, but no one's actually doing anything. But we're made to feel aware that our time in Candlekeep is limited.
I should have joined the
Ugh, what a Meadfield night. That hull is just too much. Poor Sap had to go man the gate this morning too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you anyway?
Yeah, the Mead would explain why Hole forgot to put his sword on this morning. He sent me to fetch it for him.
Sure. It should be in the chest over against the left wall there.
There's a sword and the antidote. You can pickpocket them, but it's not easy.
Out with it.
You do well to get away with that. And I don't want all the Candlekeep chasing after me. So we'll take a sword to Hull.
Took you a sweet time, didn't you? Gorion's a fool for trying to bring you up right, and you can tell him I said so too. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this whole iron crisis is the result of twerps like you wandering off with people's swords. Here's 10 gold pieces, now get out of here. I'm on duty.
That's not very nice. Then again, he is hungover. And this is the guy who wants the potion for his cow.
Heh, you're a wonder you are. Stick with me and we'll go far. Well, okay, stick with me and we'll probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? A good thing you weren't wearing none of that metal armour though, as I hear that the bandits out there would just as soon kill you as look at you to get it off your back. I just hope this whole Iron Crisis business is wrapped up soon.
So that's more about the Iron Crisis. But we do need armour. Meaning our only outstanding quest at this point is the one for Firebead. We should be in here.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puffguts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but will not say to where. Little one? I'm not much younger than you, though you sure got tall fast. Relatively anyway. A journey. I never get to travel. I wish I could go with you. Yeah. I really wish I could, yeah. Really do. Alright, I get the message. I'll ask if you can go with us. Oh, don't be silly. Gorion would never even let you finish the sentence, especially after what that letter of his said. Did I say that? No, of course I didn't. Never saw no letter, no. I'll just get back to work now. You better go. Gorion is waiting. And we're not going to talk to Gorion because that ends our time at Candlekeep. And we've still got some stuff to buy. Here's Firebeard. Not Firebeard, Tethril. Firebeard sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well. Return this scroll to him, but then you must hurry and speak with Gorion. He is waiting for you on the steps of the Central Library. I assure you, child, it is a matter of greatest urgency. So Tethril's giving me the hurry up too. I'll just hit that. Save myself some effort of clicking. So back to the inn. I'll drop off Firebead his scroll.
If you wish.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
He casts a spell on me. And we'll do some saving here. Because I've got some robbing to do and this can go wrong. See, that guy's asleep on the bed, which means it's okay. He's not going to notice. That's locked, so let's try and force it. I'm going to save here. There's a guy on the bed asleep there. And this is the one I really want. Locked. Let's see. If I fail 5 times, I'm not getting in. Shame. The one in there is worth a lot of money. It's not a big deal though. The main thing is, as long as I've got enough golds to buy some decent armour and some helmets.
Yeah.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
I'll sell that. I'll sell that. That and that. Shame he's not interested in the scrolls I stole off him, but he definitely isn't. And he won't buy the Potion of Clarity for 350 either. Okay, so let's have a look. I'll buy helmets, I will need those. I'm not going to use a shield. Okay, perfect. And that's about as ready as I'm going to get. Which means it's time for me to leave Candlekeep.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
This is very unnerving, I know. Evelina Kitty, thank you for following me. But you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there is no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. I'm ready to go right now.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them.
Hello, Evelina.
Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I will explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Incactus.
Run, child. Get out of here.
The dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Okay, well that was traumatic. So our ward is dead, the guy looking
it's me,
obvious.
Emmowen.
Sorry I followed you, but I never get out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets neither. I saw Gorion and I'm so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he still have... It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not going to let you wander around out here all alone. Never let a friend down, no sir. Stick with you until I say otherwise, I will. So now we are part of a team. I'm going to chuck a helmet her way. Should have bought some armour, but I didn't really have the money. No, actually can't use that. Okay, cool. Not a big deal. I'll chuck myself a potion or two. She can equip those. I'll put that there. Interesting. Quick items. Okay, cool. I'm not going to use that yet. We're going to head out over here. Also going to put her, change my formation here, make sure that Immerwin is actually slightly behind me. There's a dude over here He's trying to throw himself off the cliff. Let's have a little chat with him.
Hello. Nice to make the acquaintance of such a cultured personage.
Hello? Well, I was about to tell you not to come any closer, but that never seems to work, does it? Well, regardless, I should remain true to the genre. Don't come any closer, or I'll jump! Yeah, you heard me, and I'll do it too. So, don't come any closer, again, and don't try to stop me.
It's interesting to me, he says, but that never seems to work, does it? Which does rather imply that he's done this more than once. It's not his first rodeo. No! By all the gods, do not do such a thing! There is so much to live for! Being the paladin that I am.
You're right, of course. What a fool I was to think this would solve anything. You see, I lost a diamond out of the setting of my favourite ring while walking on the path in this lovely pastoral area some time past, and was unable to find it no matter how carefully I retraced my steps. It is probably adorning some undeserving bird's nest or rogue's purse, and this has put a damper on my will to live, though I do have other rings. 'Twas quite the fortuitous loss as I was travelling here to stand at this cliff already. I really should develop a better method of dealing with adversity. It's such a long walk as well. Perhaps if I had Mumsy construct a cliff closer to town. Ah well, thanks for your concern, Tar.
Which tells us that somewhere out here is a diamond. And I believe it's in one of these trees, but I can't remember which one. Not for the life of me. There's also bears out here. So a degree of caution is required. But basically we're going to head off to the inn that we recommended. There's a couple of characters you can pick up here, but I'm not going to take them. Them being evil and all. Stick to the path, and we'll, after I picked up these characters, then we can come back through and clear out the area properly. Just the moment, just having the two of us, it's a bit of a challenge at times.
Hello there.
Well, busy day for me indeed. Strange noises throughout the night, and now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last two I met, though. Well met, stranger. I'm called Colsed. Now let's have a look. Could you help me? My foster father and I were attacked last eve, and now I'm not sure where to go. The carnage to the north must be the aftermath of your little skirmish, then. I am most assuredly sorry about your predicament, though there be little I can do for you. I've nothing of serviceable value to impart, except common sense and a few directions. A ways east of here you should find a crossroads. North of there is the Friendly Arm Inn, and south is the town of Beregost. Both can offer shelter, though the rates of the Friendly Arm are likely better. It is a friendlier atmosphere for the young adventurer as well. Staying close to the roads will make your journey safer, but that will depend on where you are heading as well. I cannot accompany you, though there were a pair of travellers not far up the road. They might offer assistance, but I'll be wary of the cost. I don't like the look of them myself. I thank you for your time. Good luck in your travels. And we are going to ignore his advice completely. Go cross country and not get the people who are further up the road. Giggling. Due to our strength, I'm not really too worried about much short of a bear. I've got a lot of hit points for a level 1 character, and I can hit extremely hard. So I'm going to head back to where it all went wrong for Gorion and loot his corpse. All of that. And that. And I think that's everything. Let's have a look. Here's the scroll. My friend Gorion. Please forgive the abruptness which I now write, but time is short and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have perhaps been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night, if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travellers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and our party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E. So, Garan was advised
Yes,
that
if you wish.
Candlekeep was no longer safe and we needed to get the hell out of Dodge, which is what we're trying to do. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out. Wolf.
My
This
blade
little
will
dire
cut
wolf,
you
we should be
down to
okay.
size.
And that's a critical hit. 34 damage to the wolf. We were fine. That's the edge of the map. So it will head off to the next available area.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Oh there, wanderer, stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. It's been nigh unto 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Travelling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou would pardon my intrusion, might I inquire which pertains to thee? A 10-day in D&D, if you don't know, is sort of like a D&D week, or a Faerun week. A fair bit desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the Friendly Arm Inn? I was told I might find some friends there. That I would. The inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that thy friend shall be there, waiting with open arms. You shall find the protection to the north of shelter, friendship, and another kind. In thy eyes be well enough open, and thy mind alert. But more than this I cannot say. My sympathies for any hardships the road may have inflicted upon thee, though I am certain everything shall turn out for the best. But I have wasted too much of thy time and said too much already. I shall take my leave and wish thee all the best. And we'll say no further of that. Go ahead straight and promptly to the Friendly Arm Inn, where I can get a few more characters. And I could be ambushed at any point, really. It'll be probably diseased gibblings. But sometimes you make it through without any trouble at all.
Hello, pal.
If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There be beasties about with better hearing than we. You seem quite a homo here. What's the most dangerous thing you've ever seen? The most dangerous thing I intentionally went after. Stalked an ogre mage for a few days once. Had a party of my own back then. Killed the ogre, lost the party. Not really worth the trade if you ask me. I've seen more dangerous beasties, but usually over my shoulder as I'm making tracks as fast as I can. No shame in running when your life is on the line. Off with you now. I've meat to catch. Very friendly guy. And we'll progress directly to the friendly arm inn.
What? What do you want?
Now, over here, we'll find something extremely valuable. Not that we can identify it at this point, as we don't have a wizard. In fact, the lack of wizard is our fundamental problem right now. But we'll head up here. And now can be a good time to quick save. We're about to enter a dangerous bit of the game for the this is an area where it can all go horribly wrong very quickly. And you'll soon see why I had Imoen equipped that magic missile once.
Hi, friend. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the friendly arm?
Nothing much really, just road-worn travellers looking for a place to rest.
I see. Pardon my being too forward, but you've the bearing of someone I've been looking for. About your height, they were. Same style of dress, or thereabouts. I dare say you seem to be the spitting image of them. Might you have travelled from Candlekeep by any chance?
Actually, yes, I was there until quite recently.
He's not too smart. Well, that just about clinches it then. By any wild stretch of the imagination, would your name happen to be Vesius?
Why, yes, good sir, that is my name. It would seem that I'm the one you have been looking for.
Yes, it would. In that case, don't move. I have something for you.
Unsurprisingly,
You're a queer fellow.
he's trying to kill us.
Huh? Out with it.
What you want?
But he can't do much about that. Interesting.
This way.
We'll take all of this, apart from the court stuff, because you can't sell them. That's a scroll. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Vesius, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the targets in their fate. Well, that's easy enough.
Uh-huh.
He's dead. He's not coming back either.
If you wish.
And we have made it to the inn.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
I can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. Me uncle's in Baldur's Gate and I can't get there to see him.
How come the roads are cut off?
Where have you been these past few months? The roads are crawling with brigands and bandits after every scrap of iron you got on ye. Surely you must have fled some on your trip here, lest you came by the west road, that is.
Well, for your sake and mine, I hope the roads clear up soon. I'll see you around.
Well, I sure ain't going nowheres.
And here are our colleagues.
How long must we wait here? Things stir to the south as we sit.
Greetings, you look familiar, though it's not your looks. I am not sure what I expected, but I believe you are Gorian's child. I am Jahira. This is Khalid. Good to know you. We are old friends of your adopted father. He is not with you. I must assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he passed, we share your loss. Gorian often said that he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians, if we should ever meet an untimely end. However, you are much older now, and the choice of your companion should be your own. We could travel with you until you get settled, help you find your lot in life. It would be a fitting last service to Gorian, though we should first go to Nashkel. Khalid and I look into local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening at the mine. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage? Well, you would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We are here to meet the mayor of the town, Baron Gastkill. Your company will be welcome. Well, good. We'll leave as soon as you're ready, though it should be soon. And so we gain these followers. I'm going to chuck them helmets straight away. Good, he's got one. I can never remember. And with that,
Yes.
we shall call it a day for this particular little stream and pick it up soon. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it.